What's up, everybody? Oddman 105, aka the Oddwood here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is an updated for 2026 money guide and buying guide for the nightclub business, including the best and fastest possible ways to fill up your nightclub warehouses. Now, we have a lot to get through, so let's just get right into this. Okay, so for starters, the nightclub business is the single best form of passive income in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, meaning that the only thing you need to do is sell your product when your nightclub warehouses are full, and you can also sell your nightclub product at any level. That's entirely up to you. But the only thing you're required to do is sell your product. Your nightclub warehouse technicians will do all the work for you. Also, during this event week, all nightclubs, including upgrades and modifications, are 40% off. This also includes all garage and warehouse space. So if you guys don't own a nightclub, then you should own a nightclub. It's important to note that when you buy your nightclub, ensure that you're also purchasing all 5 floors of warehouse space. This will maximize your overall profit when it's time for you to sell your nightclub product. And we'll discuss all of that stuff like right now. So to purchase a nightclub property, simply go to Maze Bank Foreclosure and sort by nightclubs. Now, in general, it's never a good idea to purchase any property that's either too far north on the map or too far south on the map, okay? And in the case of nightclubs, it's not a good idea to purchase anything that's too far south on the map. Doing so will make your source and sell missions difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. My recommendation is that if you have the money, purchase nightclub properties in the center of the city, like here in the West Vinewood area, which is where my nightclub is located, okay? But again, you can purchase whatever nightclub property you want. That is entirely up to you. But for the purposes of this video, let's check out the downtown Vinewood nightclub and simply select Buy From, okay? Now, most of these extras are cosmetic. You don't need them to get your nightclub up and running, but we'll take a look at each anyway. So you can choose your nightclub style if you want. Okay, if you want a light rig, you can add one of those as well. You can change your nightclub name. That's entirely up to you. Storage. Now, this is the most important aspect of your nightclub property. Purchase all 5 floors of nightclub warehouse space, okay? You also want to purchase all 3 floors of garage space, okay? Garage space in Grand Theft Auto Online is a premium, all right? Make sure you get the garage space as well. Don't be a cheapskate. But this is highly important right here. To maximize your profit, get all of the nightclub warehouse space you can, okay? The dancers are optional, but they look nice. I recommend getting 2 girls. We can discuss that later. And if you want the dry ice effect, you can totally add that as well. So when you're ready, simply select Buy and you're off to the races. Now, upon setting up your nightclub, consider purchasing the equipment, staff, and security upgrades. Now, the equipment upgrade will allow your warehouse technicians to procure nightclub goods faster. The staff upgrade will reduce the amount of daily popularity loss for your nightclub, which is very important for maintaining your nightclub's daily income. And the most controversial of which is the security upgrade. Now, in theory, you don't need the security upgrade because the security upgrade only reduces the likelihood of a nightclub raid. They won't completely eliminate them, okay? Your nightclub can still be raided even with the security upgrade. The best way to avoid a nightclub raid is to simply avoid registering as a CEO, VIP, or an MC when it's not necessary, and you won't need the security upgrade. Again, consider purchasing it. I have it because I had the extra money, but it is completely optional. You don't necessarily need it. Now, as a new addition to Grand Theft Auto Online with the Mansions DLC, players who own a mansion and have purchased the security upgrade for the mansion in addition to their nightclub security will completely eliminate any and all possibilities of a business raid. Now, remember, this is a new addition to Grand Theft Auto Online. However, you must purchase both your mansion security in addition to nightclub security to completely eliminate any and all business raids. Now, in general, there are 3 methods of obtaining goods for your nightclub warehouse. The first method is completely passive, meaning that you don't have to do anything to procure goods for your warehouse. Your technicians here will do all the work for you, provided you've hired them and that you own the respective business that's associated with your nightclub warehouse. All you'll need to do is sell the product. So, for example, cargo and shipment. This is your CEO special cargo warehouse or your air freight cargo hangar business. Sporting goods is your gun running business or your bunker. And South American imports, pharmaceutical research, organic produce, printing and copying, and cash creation. These are all of your MC businesses or biker businesses. Remember, you don't need to do anything to procure goods for your nightclub warehouses. Your technicians will do all the work for you. The only thing that's required of you is to sell the nightclub goods at the appropriate level. Now, production times are as follows. A fully upgraded nightclub warehouse requires 66 real hours to completely fill, with cargo and shipment and sporting goods requiring 58 hours and 66 hours respectively. South American imports requires 20 hours. Pharmaceutical research also requires 20 hours. Organic produce requires 26.6 hours. Printing and copying requires 15 hours. And cash creation requiring 20 hours. Now, whenever one of your warehouses becomes full, simply reassign that technician to a different warehouse to procure goods for that business. Always ensure that your nightclub warehouse technicians are gainfully employed. Remember, an idle technician will earn you no money. Now, when you're ready to sell, you have a few options here. You can sell individual commodities, you can sell special orders, or you can sell all goods at once. How you choose to sell your nightclub goods is entirely up to you. However, I do recommend that when one of your nightclub warehouse businesses is full, that you sell that business. That way you don't have a nightclub warehouse technician sitting around idle and not procuring goods. So consider selling one of your warehouse commodities when they're full. Now, whether you choose to sell individual commodities or special orders or all goods at once, you're only going to have one sell vehicle, and this is very important. And this is what makes the nightclub sell missions the single best solo player friendly sell missions in Grand Theft Auto V Online. Now, the second method of obtaining goods for your nightclub warehouse is by participating in business battles. And business battles can occur in invite-only, public, crew, and friend sessions. Now, upon successfully completing a business battle, that is, delivering business battle goods to your nightclub warehouse, those goods will be distributed among one of the businesses associated with your nightclub warehouse. Now, business battles usually occur every 10 minutes in a public session. However, if you're playing in a private session such as an invite-only, friend, or crew session, then you'll need to be in that session for at least 10 minutes and with at least 2 other players to trigger a business battle. Also, this event week, players can get 4 times cash, RP, and 4 times the nightclub goods by completing business battles. So, this week, use business battles to your advantage to fill up your nightclub warehouses as quickly as possible. Now, the third method of obtaining goods for your nightclub warehouse is to actively source those goods yourself using the Johan source missions. So, simply whip out your phone and call Johan. And as you can see, you have an option to request nightclub goods. Now, in my case, because my nightclub is completely full, I can't access the source mission. But if you have available space in your nightclub warehouse, then you can totally run the Johan source missions to add additional goods to your nightclub warehouse. Now remember that the Johan source missions have a 20-minute cooldown, but they're relatively easy to complete and they're a really efficient way to add additional goods to your nightclub warehouse. Now let's discuss nightclub management, and more specifically, nightclub popularity. Now, over time, your nightclub's popularity will diminish, which will adversely affect your daily income. And obviously, you want to keep your popularity as high as possible to max out your nightclub's daily income. So, when this happens, you can simply promote your club to increase your popularity, and you have a couple of options to do this. You can launch a promotion mission directly from your office terminal. Also, if you've hired more than one DJ, then you can simply rebook the resident DJ at a cost of $10,000 per, but this is arguably the fastest way to improve your nightclub's popularity. And confirm. Now, you also have the option of calling Tony directly and requesting a popularity mission. And every 48 minutes, you'll receive a radiant task inside your nightclub to either escort a VIP home or to the hospital, or throw a bum out of your club. Either task will improve your nightclub's popularity, thereby improving your daily income. Now, at max popularity, your nightclub will earn $50,000 every 48 minutes or in-game day, up to a maximum of $250,000, which is the capacity of your nightclub's wall safe. And finally, for the fastest possible ways to fill up your nightclub warehouse, use a combination of active sourcing through the Johan Source missions and by participating in business battles whenever possible. And don't forget about passive sourcing through your nightclub warehouse technicians. Now remember that the Johan Source missions have a 20-minute cooldown, so always run your Johan Source missions every 20 minutes. And guys, that's pretty much it. That's the nightclub business in a nutshell. Super simple, super easy. And this video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One. And if you guys found this video informative, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a few likes while you're here, and hey, don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.